Hey, Maddie, how are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Everything's great. Nice view.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're not talking about me. You're talking about the actual
Both
view.
of you.
Oh,
Both.
so yeah. So before this stream, you said that you got everything kind of taken care of
Yeah.
with the song.
Yeah, I emailed DistroKid, and like 10 minutes after I got that
Yeah.
reply.
Yeah.
So they said 4 weeks. So it's been like two, I think, so far. So maybe
Okay.
in the next 2 weeks, praying that it gets fixed.
Well, most people don't even know what we're talking about, and
Yeah.
if that's the case, it's better that way anyway. But that's what I want to talk about today for the show because I want to talk about how you watching this right now, why you're so important for us and why we appreciate you. Hey, there's fish jumping in the water. It's pretty cool. Um, because there's so much nonsense and baloney that goes behind making a song, and us music artists are kind of like we're trying our we're always trying our best in today's age in 2024 to figure out how to navigate a release.
Hmm.
Okay. And what I'm trying to get at is, for example, there are so many things that a music artist could get sucked into doing, where it's like pay $2.99 a month to get this uh, music X lyrics to be posted on Spotify and Apple iTunes. When your lyrics are played, when the song's played on Instagram, the lyrics will show up. And for this application, all you songwriters will just pay us $7.99 a month, and we'll do this for you, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, and buy this, and pay for this, and pay for this, and it's it's very difficult for any music artist to be like, cool, I just made a song, I'm going to release it, I have some people that are interested in it, and then getting hit with like, oh, well, maybe I should do this, and maybe I should do this, and maybe I should try to do this. And next thing you know, like, not only did you just do all this work to make a song, but you could possibly be throwing like hundreds of dollars into all these somewhat useless apps.
Yeah. Making music is like this much, and then the thing that matters is the promotion and getting the song out there. That's the real challenge.
Yeah, yeah. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, as long as you have like strong supporters who are willing to like share your stuff and post about it, then I think it'll pick up. But yeah, unfortunately, we have to do these kinds of things if we want to get our song more out there.
Yeah, but like everybody that's watching this now, most likely you've heard lucid dreams, and basically, as far as I'm concerned, that's that's amazing in my opinion, because it's a song and people get to hear it. And
Yeah,
really, at the end of the day, what's up, Ricky? At the end of the day, what else? What else is it that we're trying to do? And I'll tell you what else it is that we're trying to do. We're trying to do all the other things that that larger, more successful artists do. But I don't think that. And I'm asking everybody that's watching too, not just Martin, but like I don't think that it's something that we should be trying to do like what other bigger, more successful artists are doing. I don't necessarily think that's what we should be doing. What I think we should be doing is making music for you that's watching this. And if you enjoy it, we will make more. And then
yeah,
eventually, after we make enough, we can start saying, all right, we have this, this, and this, and this. You all are still enjoying it, luckily, or whatever, not luckily, it's a bad word. You're still enjoying it, and we're like 4 or 5 songs deep. Now, let's take this somewhere to the next level. And I say that because, you know, here I am. I just the last thing I produced before I produced Lucid Dreams was Andy McCoy's album. Okay, so like you now are playing in a bigger field because we are working together now,
Yeah.
and I've worked with a lot of people, and now I'm working with you. But I love to bring myself down to earth and be like, but no, right now I just want to focus on making music for you that are watching this. And remember, I've already made this music for myself. So that's a given. Martin and I made this song because we love music and we did it for ourselves. That was the first step, but that's the obvious. I just had to mention it if people didn't know. But then the second thing would be, okay, now that we've made something for ourselves that we love, now it's for you that are supporting and watching us and, you know, watching our podcast and listening to our songs. So I wanted to give this stream to everybody that's watching, and I wanted to ask, because I read the comments, what 3 bands do we sound like? And guess what? Couple comment, one person said CKY 96 Better Beings, which I don't think Lucid Dreams sounds like CKY or 96 Better Beings.
There was another one that says that they don't know what it sounds like, and I think that was probably the best one because that's good. I think that's the best answer we can get, in my opinion.
I just
like
replied.
It's probably our own sound.
I saw your reply, and then I replied to your reply too. And what I said was, okay, that's great. It shows that we're unique.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense because I don't listen to music, so maybe it's starting to come into fruition. Like, cool, I make music that I don't, because I don't listen to music, right? So it's hard for me to be like, cool, I'm going to make something that sounds like this if I don't really, anyway. But what I said in the comments was like, that's good, but then at the same time, if we want to get our songs on the playlist, because again, back to what I just talked about, do we need to do that stuff, or should we just focus on making it and then everybody that's here gets to listen to it? We don't try to get it on playlists, and we don't try to do anything. I don't know, but if we do try to get it on like a playlist, I would say the hard part would be like, okay, well, great, our song sounds unique and people like it. That sounds like 2 awesome things. But then what do you do with a song that sounds unique that people like, but they don't know what it sounds like? How are you supposed to shop it to somebody that's got a playlist that's called Summertime Blues if we don't even know what we sound like? So I was just asking everybody that's watching this, and I'll do it again, if you could give us 2 or 3 bands that you think, I'll rephrase the question from the last stream that I did yesterday. Could you give us 2 or 3 bands that you think would sound good on a playlist? Or even one better yet, does anybody that's watching this know any playlists that would be good for Lucid Dreams? Because we'll contact them.
I actually upgraded my DistroKid to the highest membership, and on there it gives you like a whole bunch of contact people, like their emails and everything. So I was going to do that later on, just spend like an hour just sending emails to people that I think the song fits, like rock playlist, playlist for like gyms, or like, I don't know, just like looking around to see what playlist works the best. Because it's good to get on playlists. You know, that's where a lot of the listeners come from.
It's good to get on playlists. Yeah, I mean, it's let's talk about it, Martin. I mean, I'm so not confused, but like, I'm happy to make good music, as far as in my opinion, my non-professional opinion on making good music is I'm fine with, I like doing it. I love doing it. But as far as like what it's going to take to get it, like for example, like I say this again, but I was in the car today and Stand By Me, the song Stand By Me came on. And I right away, I was just like, perfect example of a song that was in a movie. And now because I saw the movie, I like the song. It's like I can't get away from the fact that Lucid Dreams, in my opinion, is a perfect song for the perfect movie. I just don't know what movie it is, and I don't know how to get, no pun intended, the stars aligned to get that song into a movie. But that is something I think we should pursue. And Stand By Me, if somebody wants to do the research, wasn't that already a song? And then somebody made a movie called Stand By Me and then used the song. Or did they
Okay.
write that song for the movie? I don't know.
Yeah, Lucid Dreams definitely sounds like a end credits kind of song, in my opinion. Like you would hear
Okay.
end credits, yeah.
End credits, huh? That's all you're giving it? End
Well,
credits, huh?
it's always the end credit song that's, for me personally, in my head.
Yeah.
Right after the movie, I just go Google it, YouTube it, and then find it.
Well, I just wanted to ask you what your thoughts are on like how happy like I'm super happy to have made a really good song. The only thing that I can think about doing now is making another really good song.
Yeah, the last one that I sent you, there's just something, I don't know, yeah, I think you heard it. I got your email back. There's
Yeah.
something about that track that I'm like, this has to be the second track that we work on.
Yeah, but
I like the
then you
chorus.
sent me another track. Then you sent me a third track. Didn't you?
I sent you two.
Yeah.
I sent you two of them. The first one, yeah, we said we were going to work on that. You had to like kind of change it up, but then I sent you another one. I want to work on that one. It sounds,
You
it's
want to
kind of
work
like
on
it fits with Lucid.
the one that you sent me second instead of the other one? Okay. Well, let's
Yeah,
do.
it sounds kind of like,
Hey, how about we do? How about we work on both of them?
okay, sounds fine.
Because I'm ready. You know, obviously I'm up for the challenge. Like whatever.
Yeah,
You know, we've worked on. You've worked on an album. I've worked on an album, right? So I can do.
like right now I got that, I call it musician adrenaline, where I could literally sit there for 12 hours on a chair and just like work on a song, two songs. Just, I'm very,
Yeah.
yeah, full of
Well,
energy.
and right now I've got this. Like honestly, I've got this producer hat on, and I'm just really happy because I love doing I love doing less. Again, I've said this before, but Murray talks about that one producer with the long white hair. What's his name?
I
He
don't
does
remember.
like all the, he does like Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin. So Murray talks about Rick Rubin, and Rick Rubin really irritates Murray in some ways because Murray's like, he just talks about how he doesn't know how to do anything. And that's what he does. He doesn't do anything. And I was just trying to tell Murray, I was like, yeah, but I totally get where he's coming from, because when you produce a track, everybody, like you just said, you want to sit down and have this adrenaline, and you want to just work on work. And that's all fine and good. But then what happens is you get lost in the translation of wanting and wanting to do things and then doing things. And what a good producer can do is step back and be like, look, this is working for you. All of this isn't. Cut this out. Push this even harder. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do after that. And I want to, like, I can do that right now and still be an artist, which is very difficult to be an artist and a producer. But I'm up for the challenge, and I think that we proved, Lucid Dreams is an example of that. So when you say we have those two and you wanted to do the second one, I say let's work on both, and we'll do both. I've already asked collaborators. Somebody wrote in the comments about making more collaborations. It's very difficult working with other artists, not because other artists are always difficult, but for example, like I was talking with uh, Mac Lockley, and whether or not he's going to be able to do it or he has time to do it, I don't know. We'll see. But even whoever it might be, whoever it is that we might want to collaborate with, what we have to consider is, unless they have all the free time in the world to work with us on our pace, it's going to be very difficult for us at this moment in time to work with other artists because we're not at the level where we're like, I can't just call Mac or Murray or any artist for that matter and say like, hey, we want you to do this new track. We got, the record label just gave us, a boat ton of money. So I'll, let me just give you like a couple grand. I'll fly you out. We'll work on it for like a couple days and then I'll fly you back. That would be fine if, we could do that. But we're like, I'm like counting pennies to see if I could get a $2.99 app that's going to put our lyrics onto Instagram. Like, it's just ridiculous what's going on right now for independent music artists and the struggles that we have to face. And the struggles that we have to face because whoever they are, they're making us think that we have struggles to face. Like, we have a great song, and there's people that are going to tell us, but you need this, and you need this, and you need this, and they're making us think that we need all these things. No, what we need is you watching this to enjoy the song and just be here with us and say you enjoy it, because enough of that is going to show other people like they have a good song. They didn't spend $2.99 to get some app that's going to do something for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we really need to come down to earth when it comes to this. There's like, the saying goes, sell the shovels to the gold diggers, because that's where you make the money, selling the shovels, not digging the gold. Well, that's exactly what all these people are doing. If you go on YouTube or you go on Instagram and you're a music artist, so they already know that, they're feeding you things because they know you're an independent music artist. Your feed is just going to be full of all these magical apps that you can get to do something for your music. And it's like, the magic is already done. We made the song. Mm-hmm. And the magic is you, Ricky, and Dumped Life, and Louise, and 4K1.N13M. You are the magic. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And that is a Tacoma, Philadelphia accent. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, your turn, Martin. I got to stop. I want to give you.
No, definitely.
No. I went on a big tangent, and I. What's going on, Brooklyn, New York? Tell me something good.
No, yeah, just working on a whole bunch of music, like I don't know, just really working on promoting the track, like behind the scenes. Even if I don't like mention it to you, I'm like messaging people that are gonna do like reactions to the song, like playlists, like I mentioned to you, and I've just been doing that behind the scenes. I guess what took a toll on me was the whole DistroKid thing, but now that I know it's gonna be fixed within like 2 weeks, hopefully, then I'm gonna be like get back on that.
And
so
thing is, like, people that are watching this, other than probably Ricky, probably don't even know what we're talking about, and they don't need to, because you know what? It's going to get fixed, and that's just...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I just, like, to listen to it on your pages and everything.
But again, like, and if anybody's watching, like, you guys and gals want to see us struggling to try to get people to play our song on TikTok and getting $2.99 apps to help us promote the song, and doing our promotion that I do want to do with Martin. I've been telling about it. I do want to do one of them. Or do you like, what do you all think? I mean, and also, is it necessary to try to do all this now? Because remember, the song is going to exist as long as there's existence.
Yeah.
So like, there's no the beautiful thing, even though I told you, like, I just produced Andy McCoy's album and now we just did this. That's not a pressure thing that I was trying to say. I'm just trying to say that the level and quality of our music is at the standards of all the major recording artists. Yeah. But that's what I meant by that. But what I'm also saying is, we have no pressure. We have no expectations, because we produce produce amazing music, but we're DIY artists. We're not on a label. We're independent as shit.
Yeah.
So, like, I just don't want you, not the people watching, but you, Martin, and myself. I don't want to fall into the trap of feeling pressured. Oh, we got 13 streams in the first hour it was released. What should I do? I should just give up. No,
I, no.
not at all. Because remember, we have an awesome song that I enjoy listening to. Period. Like,
Exactly. I mean, everyone starts somewhere. No artist is gonna start making music and then out of nowhere get like 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers. It takes time. It takes months, years. It takes a while for anyone to even pick up an artist. You know.
but it right. But what I'm trying to say is it like, but is it followers that we're trying to get? I think
In
the
my opinion,
followers is more of a
like,
status thing. It's like I got a million views on my song. Like, it's a status thing, and managers and record labels do look at that. I get it.
yeah,
But what would be better is making that song the soundtrack of people's lives because it was in a movie that was like meant to be, and everybody knows the song now because it's in it. I think the movie thing is, I can't push it enough. I think here's what I think, and I'm gonna shut up again. I think TikTok, TikTok and movie and Instagram. I think those three things, and Spotify would be fourth.
yeah,
What do you think?
yeah. It's just hard to, I guess, get. I mean, a lot of the songs that people listen to are either because of like a viral video, a viral TikTok, and that's where they pick it up from. But it's kind of like making that video, making that TikTok, whatever you want to call it, real, is kind of like the challenge. Like, what makes it good and what makes it like too much or cringe, as people call it. Like, what do we need to do, to make a good video? You know?
No, I know what you mean, but I think we're stuck on. I think we're all stuck on what TikTok used to be, where it's song and dance. Because actually now I look at TikTok like CNN.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different. Like most people, not even kids, most people get their news from going to TikTok today. So so in many ways, TikTok. That's why I say TikTok because it's a platform built around music, and lucid dreams, just like being in a movie, could also be a big hit on TikTok in that type of way. Like I have a few. There's a few people in northern Finland that would know about the northern lights more so than people in southern Finland, which still do. And like those type of people think the song is amazing in different ways because like in many ways if you listen to the lyrics or you read the lyrics of the song, it talks about like the lights and our the artwork for the song has got northern lights in it. So that narrative for the song Lucid Dreams is one that we could push on TikTok in a way where if there's anything going on about like northern lights or whispering in the sky or whatever it might be, colors in the sky, I can see that narrative taking off with that song. Just like I could see that song taking off in a movie, and just like I can see people on Instagram that follow us being appreciating the fact that we are talking about all this
Yeah, yeah,
on
of course.
Instagram Live, and then we're putting this on YouTube as a podcast because I think that's the beauty of what we can do today. Like Led Zeppelin didn't really have that. They could have Rolling Stones come to the studio and have somebody follow them around and write down things so that they can print it. But we'll get him back. It's fine. But that was like, that like the Beatles or the Rolling Stones could have like a personal journalist come along and write things down and document it. But here we are, I got water behind me crashing, the waves are crashing, and I'm talking to you about our song. So it's different what we can do today. I'm trying to get, hey, Mikarin, I'm here in beautiful Finland. Check out the lake. It looks good when I'm not standing in the light. But let me try to get Martin back.
Yeah, sorry, it cut off for some reason.
It's okay.
Oh.
I was just going to take a dip.
Yeah, I don't know what's. Okay.
I was taking I was in. Hey Mikarin, hey Thomas is here.
Hey, Thomas.
I was taking dips all day.
Okay, so Mike, basically, I wrote the instrumental to Lucid Dreams, and then Thomas did the drums, and Maddie added a second guitar. He did no, Maddie was the one that did the guitar solos on that one because I'm not much of a shredder, so he took care of that, and he did an amazing job. So, yeah, I was telling everyone that you did the guitar solos and added some guitar, and that took the song to a whole other level.
Well, that's what we're here.
That's what collaborations are great.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to take things to the next level, because the levels in the music business have already been made. I don't know what I'm saying. It's not. It's this is gonna suck when I put this on YouTube and all this camera movement. You know what? All right, let me show you guys what I'm working with here. This is my stand for my phone. So just bear with me, please.
My wife's makeup.
Yeah, I need to put some more makeup on. I have some more touch-up.
That's what I'm balancing it on, and it's working pretty well.
I hear a little Chad high influence.
Maddie's a better lead guitarist than Chad.
Yeah, well,
I'll say that right now.
I'm about to get a guitar. My buddy Murray is sending me a guitar.
Yeah,
my guitar.
By the way, the guitar tone sounds really good on the song. What did you use?
Well, that's the thing. I don't own an electric guitar right now. I don't have any instruments. I use the mixing engineer Simo. He's also a wicked guitar player himself, and he has a plethora of amazing guitars. And there just so happens to be an Ibanez. I use it in the live streams I've been doing lately. It's like that green looking.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
It's Simo's guitar, and I use that guitar, by the way, to record the song. And I use Simo's amp, which Thomas would know. I don't remember the name, but it's also in my videos.
Yeah, the tone was amazing.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's not my guitar rig, and I only say unfortunately just because I do have a guitar rig. It's in the U.S. So I can only use whatever I can use, and luckily, fortunately, I can use Simo's awesome guitar and his amazing amp. So it's actually kind of good because it's a PRS the amp and it's a Jet. Yeah, that's right, Jet City. It's actually kind of cool because even though it's not the rig that I use, it's also a really good rig. So it kind of puts me on my toes, and I'm like, okay, cool. I have this whole other animal that I gotta tame, and do it that way, and it's amazing. So I think it's good for a guitar player to be able to play on anybody's. See, that's the problem. A lot of guitar players they'll say like, it's not my rig, I can't even play. It's like, well, really? Then what do you mean you can't?
When
Like,
it comes to me, it would have to be the gauge of the strings. Like I'm more used to like thicker strings, so when I play something lighter, it just feels, I don't know, weird.
yeah, yeah, like everything. Like, here we go. We're talking about gauges of strings, and you know how many things go into making a song, and that's why that's why I say at the end of the day, like, we should be we are happy that our song is up, and I can enjoy listening to it, and everybody that's watching this stream can enjoy listening to it
Yeah,
because of all
and
the work that went into it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, for me, like I said, the little setback kind of really took a toll on my motivation. But now that it's fixed, I'm like, I'm gonna push that thing like a lot. So yeah, it's an amazing song for sure.
Um, right, but at the end of the day, like, we're going to do it again on more songs, but of course, if anybody that's watching this, or Martin or myself, has any ways of, you know, poking the bear at getting something going for the song, it's fine. But I'm not going to stress it, and I don't think you should either. I already know what I was going to do. I'm still going to do what I said I was going to do. You know, especially when all the credit stuff gets fixed. I want to do that promotion thing that I was telling you about. I'm going to try to, basically, we have to do everything ourselves. So I'm going to try to see what I can do on TikTok. You know, like what kind of
We got
video content we can make.
we gotta find something to do where people enjoy it, and then they keep coming back for more of that. That's where I see like a lot of followings come from. Either do something weekly
Yeah.
or every so on, and then within we're doing that, we release more music, and I think that's a good approach rather than just kind of sticking only to like making music, like some kind of content.
Well, we're
That's the
making
problem.
content
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we gotta like.
This looks
What
cool.
what is everyone interested in? Like that's my question, because we're here. We can make the music, but what do people want? Do they want like merch? Do they want any kind of specific videos? Maybe like guitar lessons. Like playthrough videos. There we go.
I'm I'm
We
not
should do
even gonna say.
videos. I've been wanting to do
I was just trying to see if I could find like a good picture for this post.
that.
That's stupid.
Screenshot it.
I have my shirt on.
Nice. Secret Lines. Mario
Yeah.
Lines is the next one we should do.
Oh, that the other thing I was thinking of, because Ricky came up with Genitis with Distortion. I was like, Life with Genitis. Life with Genitis is good too. Life with Genitis.
Listen, Maddie. At this point, I'm afraid of using the word "with."
Life with Genitis. Come on, guys and gals.
Yeah, we shouldn't have the word "with" in our name.
Yeah. Don't, note to self: don't put with or end
Yeah,
in your band name, because then people will just think that you're collaborating with other people.
yeah, that thing is ridiculous. It's supposed to be. I don't know. It's too much.
Hey, it's Mike 517. That's awesome. Yeah, we should. Yeah, I look like a moose. I look like the omnibus. We have a red bus in Finland that has a moose on it. Gorgatron is live with joining us. I bet you that's Cam
Yeah,
secretly from their account. What's up? Hey, speaking of good bass players, Cam.
really great bass player.
And that's what we need. We need a bass player.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. We need a. I was thinking. Okay, here's another thing. Because we want to play shows. We're a band.
Mm-hmm.
We're Life with Genitis, whatever it is, right? And I want to sing and play guitar, but I think our band probably needs, including myself. It would be cool if our band had 3 guitar players.
Okay.
We can't afford it, obviously. It's probably that's like ridiculous, expensive. But because our music is very guitar based.
Yeah.
Okay, and we write harmonies. That was a flying squirrel. We write harmonies out the wazoo, like there's a band from the UK called Iron Maiden, and I think they have 3 guitar players, right? So kind of like that. What I was thinking was, because I love being in a band where some moments of the song live, a member of the band is not doing anything, especially if we had 3 guitar players, there would be spots where I would not want 1 or 2 of them to be playing any damn thing at all, because it's so noisy. Like, guitars are annoying and noisy, so are drums. Like, all the instruments are, but when they're done right and they're all playing together well, they're great. But then, just because there's a part where you're not playing, doesn't mean that you should just start playing. It means be quiet, because the song is like got dynamics, and now you're not going to play. And you can make. I'm all about live performances. So if you're not playing, you can like heckle the crowd or like make moose things, like, because we're a serious rock and metal band, but just like, does AI belong in music? Does humor belong in music? Because I think it does. And I think that you can also have a good time, and you should have a good time. When you go to a show, we should have fun.
Exactly.
So if you're not playing a note on your guitar for 30 seconds, you can be entertaining in other ways. And
yeah, the stage presence.
yeah, and a lot of people, they don't think about that. They're like, oh, I need to play, and then they play something, and then it just is like, zzz, and it's like, wow, that was unnecessary. Cool. That now, like, people are leaving because they're holding their ears.
We have to kind of get music through the audience's ears at the same time as we're performing.
Yeah. So, oh, cool. Cam is in. So yeah, look, we need a bass player, and we need 2 guitar players, and then what I would prefer, again, like, this is my dream band, so let's have fun. But I would love to play guitar, and I want to be one of those guitar players that's like playing guitar, and then like they start singing and they don't play it, but they're just holding it, like a total poser, and like being all cool with my guitar, be like, look at me, I got the guitar, and I'm singing, and I'm so cool, and then all of a sudden be like, and start playing guitar. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I gotta have something in my hands. I can't just be like standing there with nothing.
Yeah, I got my guitar. I can't. And then like sometimes like put the guitar behind my back and be like, "Ooh, I'm so singing now," right? But I would love to do that.
Play.
Yeah, I want to do that. I really do, actually. And
we still got to get the triangle.
Yeah. So, and if I do that, it would be cool to have 2 guitar players, especially if there's like cool harmony parts going on.
Exactly.
So that's why I think our band should have 3 guitar players, a bass player, a drummer, which we already have, and you know, keyboard player probably. But then we're looking at 3, 4, 5. We're looking at a 6-piece band. So good luck for us to afford that.
We'll take out a loan.
So, so maybe those $2.99 apps will pay off somehow, and we will make millions of dollars so we can afford 6 individuals, men or women, because we don't know who, you know, uh, the the other guitar player could be a woman, the keyboardist could be a woman. So we have to pay for 6 individuals to go somewhere. Wow.
I think
How does
first,
it cost for 6 individuals to eat at McDonald's? Probably like $150, right? I
first we
mean,
should
if 6 number ones, how much would 6 number ones be? I'm just wondering.
isn't the number one Big Mac, I think.
Yeah, I think
It
it
is.
is. How much is a number one? Isn't it like $6?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is it, or is it more? Because inflation. I haven't
I
been to the. What
think
is it? Tell me.
it's like
It's
$9. I
like
think around.
9, right? Or even okay. So if we wanted to do 6 number ones, so everybody could eat and drink very unhealthily, might I add, we're looking at like $100, and that's just for one meal.
Okay.
So like it's gonna like to run this train of 6 people in a band. You're looking at like 300 plus gas plus room. All right, we're like like $1,000 a day just to exist.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a dream band of mine because that's $1,000 a day.
I think our right now should be to get a guitar string for the acoustic guitar. That's like
I don't even have a string on my classical guitar. So as soon as I can afford that,
then we're
I
ready.
can maybe thinking about getting a number one, but probably not. That's because the number one in Finland is even more. I think it's more expensive.
Okay.
Much healthier though.
So yeah, next step to this song is going to be the music video, I imagine.
But the music. Oh, I'm working on a music video.
It's looking really, really, really great.
Yeah. Well, I also replied because I've been. So here's what I'm doing. I'm lurking in the comments now. So please write comments in this video if you're still here and you're still watching it. Write comments because I'm trying to like write lots of comments. I've been writing comments to lots of people in our posts, and one of the things I wrote was that. What did you just say?
I just said about the music video.
Anyway, by the way, this is me when I'm drinking water, doing sauna, and swimming in cold lakes. This is how I am. I'm not being silly because I'm drinking or smoking weed. This is like me being sober. This is how I am.
Great.
So sorry for getting a little silly today, but it's just beautiful here. Like this is not fake.
Reminds me of my video for Lucid Dreams, the background
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the water.
When I do this, it does. Watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not lucid dreams. Lucid dreams. Not lucid dreams.
Oh yeah, and it's almost 11 p.m. over there, huh? Still a lot of sun.
This is the summer solstice. It's the sun doesn't go
Yeah.
away. But then talk to me in February, and I'll just be like, this is what. Hold on, let me get ready for my February look. I'll be like, what's up, man? Oh yeah, you want to do a live stream?
This should be the cover for the video.
It's February 3rd. Oh, but this is me now because it's July
Yeah.
and there's sunlight. The
summer vibe.
dark. Yeah, the dark. The dark is really. Can somebody please book our 6-piece band that costs us $1,000 a day just to operate on the bare minimums? Can somebody please book us a few shows somewhere in the U.S. in February so I don't have to be here? It's only going to cost you $1,000 a day plus whatever we can get paid at the coffee shop that we get to play at,
As
probably.
long as we walk out, we're like, that's
But it would be cool, like, to do that, because then I won't be here. No, but yeah, like, let's work on the next songs. I know this song just came out yesterday, and I'm like, let's work on the next song. But like, I mean, what else can we do? Like, plus you watching this right now, tell us what else we could do. I mean, because I'm just gonna say, like, cool, Lucid Dreams out. What's next? Because we just got to keep making more songs, and then maybe people can be like, yo, whoa, Maddie, pump the brakes. Like, you guys have all these songs now. Like, stop saying that you know. But I would say, like, a bass player would be cool. Yeah, what's Thomas saying? Give me flights, food, and some beer. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Everybody, yeah, I say that too, but at the end of the day, I'll probably want, like, a somewhat, place somewhere to sleep. And and water, I do want to drink, but, depending on where we are in the U.S., it's not free like it is. Like in Finland, I drink all this water because it's fresh and it's clean and it's free. But like if we're in like Flint, Michigan, like we're going to the store and buying that shit because we can't drink it there.
no.
So it's expensive just to drink water in the U.S. sometimes, depending on where you're at. So like people have to understand, like, it's darn expensive. If we're playing venues, they pay us, so we do make money and merch. Like, you know what? Actually, you know what? We'll be fine. Like, if we could get out there and play some shows, we'll be fine. We'll sell merch, and because everybody will buy it because they know that we need to sell it, and plus it's going to look awesome because I
Oh,
make
really good.
amazing merch. Thomas is actually very good at making merch, and Martin, you are too. So like, our merch will be like badass.
Yeah, the design for the cover art, it would look good on like a poster, on like a shirt.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make a shirt and maybe some other things with that, and then I think you're right, a poster. And actually, if me, you, and hey, Thomas is here. Actually, that poster. If we made a poster of Lucid Dreams, and then each one of us signed
Yeah, I was
our black
thinking
images.
about
Excuse me, I just burped.
that would be pretty cool.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I can have me and Thomas sign them here, and then we can send them to you, and then you can sign yours, and then you can be the one that has to ship them. Although I'll have to ship it to you anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, of course. That'll be awesome.
and like those types of things, like whatever, we could do a Patreon or something too if we want to. But like, man, like if we could just do something where we could raise some money to do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Philly. Well, you're in New York. I'm a Philly boy. So between the two of us, we have Boston, Philly, Baltimore. Novak is in Baltimore. He might be able to help us get a show somewhere. Plus, we know people, like, we could do like a 4-5 show gigs, 5 shows on the East Coast. Sorry,
I mean,
sorry, Ricky. Are we going to get to California? Probably not, but maybe. Who knows? Indiegogo for yeah, dude. We could kill the shit out of an Indiegogo. I bet you we could do an Indiegogo and raise enough money to do a tour, and then we could get like people like Garth, Zero Horizon. He could probably, if we put a little bit of budget in for that as well, he could come out and film us. We could put together like a really cool like documentary / tour stuff.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure.
Hey, Jane, Chris's sister is here. What's up? I'm here in Finland. Look, this is Finland, and then this is the northern sky when it's midnight sun, and then this is what it looks like when I'm in the picture. Boo! Take me out! Take me out! Yay! So much better. Aw, tell Maddie to move. Okay.
So yeah, I guess we can talk about making like a shirt or a poster and just keep making more music. That's literally all we can like do at this point.
Um. Yeah. Actually, Thomas has done a successful Indiegogo for his band, for his other band, and it was successful. So he actually knows how to do that stuff. And I, I wouldn't put it past us. Like, why not try?
Exactly.
Because seriously, like, I want to play shows, man. I'm sick of not playing shows.
Yeah, the last show I played was just me on stage with my backing tracks, and that was
Yeah, but that's
probably
cool. That's cool as shit. Like, it was just you
yeah,
on stage. Like, who does that? Who's got the cojones to
yeah.
go to,
You know,
to go do that?
I remember my first performance. Oh man, I invited my whole family. Everyone went, and but after a while, you get used to it. You find your own ways of doing things, and it becomes fun after a while. So I really miss being on stage as well. So I
Yeah,
really want to play
me
shows.
three. Me three. The last show I played uh, was in Vegas with Thomas and Darren, 96 show. But that was like almost 2 years ago, probably. It'll be in December. I could say it was no, in January. It'll be 2 years. But
But maybe if you guys ever go on like a tour and we're close by, we can do like a little side show somewhere. Me, you, Thomas, do our own little performance
that,
somewhere.
yeah, that's cool. But I think bigger, and I think that I don't want to just do a side. Of course, we'll do what we can if we could do that. Yeah, I would do that. But I'm saying, like, I mean, come on. We've been doing this shit for years, right? I'm not getting any younger here, and we know people. I know people, and you know people, and Thomas knows people. So if the three of us can't figure it out, plus Cam knows people. If he really wants to play bass, and then depending on what other guitar player we get, if we get one, there's no reason why we couldn't be like, all right, cool, we got a band, we got these songs, and we can play, we have the Genitis catalog that we can dip into, and we could do a couple covers, right? We'll be fine. And plus, we're working on these two new songs now. So even by the time by the time all this takes into fruition, it'll be knowing how it works. It's at least 3 months. Like if we were to get a show today, it would take us 3 months to play it because they need at least 3 months in advance, any club. But we're not even doing that yet. So we have July, August. I could see us doing something for Christmas, possibly, or October would be cool, but it's too soon. So either Christmas or my wish would come true and we could do something in February. So I wouldn't have to be like this.
Yeah,
It's February.
that way I can just sit down, and work my ass off, and making more songs.
What's
All
my
right.
score cover? TAC songs. My score covers. But anyway, yeah, I have material. We have material. We're fine. And what I was saying was we can put it. We'll have we'll probably by Christmas time, if we like, I'm on holiday right now, so that's why I haven't been doing anything. But as soon as I'm done, I'm back in. You know, Thomas knows I'll be back in the studio in the morning. Oh yeah, the Arsenic Choir. I'll be back in the studio in the morning, so we'll have 6, 7 songs by December.
Of course.
So,
Probably even more.
but we'll have 6 or 7 songs. But I have 100 songs, so it doesn't matter. Like we already have enough stuff. Yeah. So the thing is, if we could do an Indiegogo, maybe it's a little premature to talk about it, but it's still a possibility because it is something where you can actually
it's good to have
reach a goal and then do something.
Like,
it's kind of cool.
Right now in my head is like get this track into like a soundtrack and playing shows. That's in my head right now, the two things I want to focus on, and make more music.
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah. We'll be in the studio because, well, I gotta get through this month of July basically, because this is a holiday month.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I'll be back in the studio, and I'll be making songs.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping the gun too soon because it sounds like it's too good to be true. But nevertheless, we will get more songs.